Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. So, we are back with this good old variety week with Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartending Action. It's been a little bit since we played last time, but I've been itching to get back at it. Let's load up our wonderful save. God, I love this game. Only on day 5? Wow. Nice little stretch. So yeah, we're just gonna be back with Valhalla. We're just gonna play a little more Valhalla, sling those drinks around, listen to these crazy, wacky character stories, and maybe find out more about our player character, Jill. Ooh, again, I still can't get over, you know... Am I still in Makers and Crafting? Crap. Thanks, Nichols. Thanks, Nichols. How you doing? I knew I forgot something today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And... boom. I knew I forgot something. There. We're good now. We good. Yeah, how you doing, Nichols? Where are we here? Alright. No problem, we've all been there. True, true. Ooh. I can't 100% remember all of the people that we've met last time. And as I was saying before, Nichols reminded me I was in the wrong category. I love the shirt that just straight up says slut on it. That's just... it's just, yeah. Just too good. Yeah, I can't 100% remember everyone we happened to meet the last time. It was more of not J. Jonah Jameson, I remember that much. Because of course we have J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah. I can't get over that. Can't get over him. And then we got the small little sex bot that comes up every now and again. The like essentially police person who's very kind of... yeah, they're a little airheaded. I mean, they forgot their helmet. You know, their work helmet. And then our boss got it stuck on their head for a little bit. That was a thing. And we can't forget about the streamer who came in and got so plastered she had a nap on the stools. But that's what she wanted. Good lord. Also, we got some articles here that can be read, so I'm gonna go through these before we go, you know, go to work and make that money. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust... Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced that what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was in lockdown by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTUs, Chloe Bauer told AE. New augmented eye, those are the news. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Aw, she's worried about her buddy Say that she met. It's the airheaded one. Alright, what else we got? Augmented Eye is being... The Augmented Eye is being attacked! Fucking Christ. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at Augmented Eye, and we have an obligation to disclose the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, Augmented Eye staff.
Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub.
I gotta get back into the Jill voice. So I'm gonna be using that a lot. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Oh, Christ. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. How long until someone says pollution is good?
There's a book.
What does that mean? What book? What book? Oh yeah, I can pay to have my walls be different colors. Rad? To spend 10k? I don't even have 10k. Oh, also, Nichols, I don't know if you're here the last time, but, we bought a thing called, we bought a toy replica of a certain robot you might recognize. I think you might recognize this little robot. It's Turing. He's not sentient, but he's still cute. Yeah, we got a little replica of Turing just sitting in our apartment. Tea is still too hot for me to attempt to drink. Alright, let's go to work.
Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bars use impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What'd you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet. Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl's still here?
Oh no. No. Don't say it's the streamer again, still.
Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee.
Oh god, it is the streamer. It is streaming Chad. Fuck. Ah.
Where am I? Oh, right. It's shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my hanging shirt or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. God damn it. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best day of sleet I've had in quite some time. Sorry for the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Oh my god, stop saying that. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye!
Oh, thank God she's gone. No, come on!
Hello, guys and gals! Streamer Chan's back in action with their batteries reloaded!
Oh, come on!
Ah! The moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world.
God damn it.
Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice! Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum.
Okay, go to the bottled drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Okay. Bottled. Grandpa booze.
Here. Alright! I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay then.
I'm just gonna use the same playlist. I'm sorry, I'm using the same playlist.
Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait. That's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels so lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here.
Well, we got a brain in a jar. I don't know how much weirder we can get. How much weirder could this possibly get? We got a brain in a jar. Good evening.
Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you?
I'll have a blue fairy.
Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it.
It's time to give the brain a blue fairy. Okay, blue fairy. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we give a 1, and fuck it, we getting this brain drunk. Age it and mix.
Here you go.
Nice, yeah. This is the thing.
So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much.
Hey, it's optional. It's the only thing that's actual booze in these ingredients. So let's just fucking get this brain drunk off its ass.
You can drink stuff?
And eat. I have the same system Lilim do.
Can I ask you something, Ms...
It's a girl? Okay, I didn't expect that. but okay.
Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything.
I'm trying to do a weird ass thing because it's a brain in a jar.
Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right?
You got the brain drunk and now it's all flirty.
I'm sure not a hologram, of that I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech. You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist in any other humanoid creature, or as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look! I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill.
This is fascinating. I'm glad I played this today. What game can I say I sat behind a bar and served a brain? Just a literal brain.
Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. This could take more than a cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so... happy. While I was alive, my body got to the point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry. Just give me a beer. Alright, yeah. I'll make you happy.
Just one beer. Just a beer. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. And mix.
Here, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah. We were talking about how, even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that, too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring or other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around in an exposed jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking.
I can already kind of imagine it.
Speaking of uncanny, how do you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time?
Or how did you feel? Learn to speak. Learn to read. Learn to do both. That's me.
It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is a part of the whole experience. Why, though? Lilum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work.
Alright, so we can't get them drunk. Could they still get alcohol poisoning, though? Could a brain in a jar still get alcohol poisoning? That I'm curious. At least enough to worry about liver damage either. True, very true. So the camera's a little too high, I just realized now. Yeah, that'll do. I need to eventually get a second camera, like a second webcam for Gunpla streams that's just constantly facing down. So I don't have to move this one all the time awkwardly. Eventually, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Who is saying, hey, Jill? I think Alma was here before. I gotta just see them to remember what kind of issue voice I gave them.
Oh, Alma. Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff?
I can't remember the exact voice, so I'm going with this. Deal with it, guys. It's been a little while.
Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful.
That's the worst when you're trying to voice act in a game is like, question is talking. Like, what voice do I use? I mean, with Taylor here, I started off with a kind of pseudo dude voice, and now I'm going with a weird pseudo girl, like, you know, girl voice. So I couldn't tell what they used for pronouns or anything, because they're just a brain in a jar. It could literally be anything.
Wah! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilla maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? God damn it. Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic. And have at least one face. I know just what to strive for, then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay, then.
Alright. Cobalt Velvet, let's do this. Cobalt Velvet. So, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks and mix.
Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year.
Wow, that's sad. That's sad. Also, I'm really fucking up Alma here. But bear with me, guys. You know I'm terrible when it comes to this kind of voice acting. The bar is in hell. The location is hell, yeah. This bar is 100% in hell. 100%. It's like the only good place in it. And it's closing down soon, which sucks.
Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really, one would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up. You love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian? Archimedes? Dunno. Adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. Next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving me and... I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this... chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kinda sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late, and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya! Bye! Please come again. That tailor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently 1 of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've heard about them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother.
Did they... I feel like they may have brought it up before, but did they lose a sister, or did a sister transition? I'm sure more will be explained later.
Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters of in the alphabet. So, you're the eldest one. No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages.
Okay, then.
My sister Charlotta's the eldest one, and there's Diana just before me. And then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo.
Alright, so one of the sisters transitioned into a boy, into a brother. Okay. I'm guessing this happened recently because she's still correcting herself. And it's just still not, you know... It's still new. It's still new to her. She's just trying to, you know, rework her speech to get it correct. I'll be honest, it took a little while for me to finally stop saying one of my friends' dead name for a little bit. Like, I was doing pretty good. There's sometimes I'd slip up. Even slip up with their pronouns too, but eventually it just became natural. There's a bit of an adjustment period all the time. Especially if you've known someone for like years, it could take even longer. You just gotta try. And eventually you'll get it.
You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house.
Really? Oh god. 5 in the same house. That's a bit much. One moment. I'm going to just turn my filter back on. So, apologies if the voice acting gets kind of cut off at any point.
By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Charlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week and she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
Wow. Sorry, deadbeat sister.
Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going over the guy my little sister introduced me to. It seemed he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught up in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him. In a stadium. On the fucking kiss cam. You went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I, honest to God, can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh, yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? Not good enough service, I'm guessing.
I have no idea how the fuck it was called.
Huh. Interesting name. What does it mean?
I think I looked it up last time too. So this is a bad on me thing. Pronunciation. Oh, cacique. Cacique. Okay, yeah, I think I did end up looking that up last time as well. So cacique. Cacique.
Cacique's the name of a chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyways, let's just get her a fringe weaver.
Okay, fringe weaver. What do we gotta do for it? Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aged and mixed.
1 fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well... I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Did you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day, and stopped. What about cousins, or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon agresseur est plein d'anglais?
It's gonna be something really stupid, isn't it?
Oh, what does that mean? Rubbish. I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try, though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. A funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know. All of your mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated.
It is.
See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find the flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security, I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that a hacker is not the best term to use. It makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job? Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey.
Okay. She wanted a challenge. She wanted more of a challenge, so yeah, hacking in.
So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. Good lord. Can't read, again. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It is less action-y than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. There goes nothing.
Classy drink, eh? Classy. Let's see. Bad touch. Me. Mercury blast. Eh. We already got her a fringe weaver. I think I already got her a cobalt velvet as well. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with the Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. You know what? I'm gonna make it big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And a 1. And it's aged and mixed. She's getting a big. There we go. Have a big Brantini.
Here. Bravo! You made me very happy. Woohoo! I guess. You know, sometimes I feel you know me better than all the guys I've been with. I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with. If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand. Why do that? Why go through so many people? Hey, it's not like I take advantage of every guy I see to bed. Who do you take me for? You know what I mean. Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely. Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet. Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands. Really? What made you stop? Reasons. What is it? Tell me! Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me. Huh? Why? Can I stay here away from the cold? I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know. Oh my god, Jill. Why not just say, please come and let's keep talking at the back of the bar? You got the message. Now come. Guide me then. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure.
What in the... Just taking her into the back to talk? Let's do a savey save. Nice. It's now safe to keep playing. Hell yeah. Cold. Are you surprised?
Sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. So... are you gonna tell me? What? Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that? I started working here. I don't know. After I started working here, I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. maybe I was just lonely. Ah, how cute. I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed. You're gonna burn the bed with that. Yeah. If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. You left me thinking, though.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, fine. Just get into the kink talk.
What's your thing? Your fetish? You strike me as the kind to have an overpowered fetish of sorts. You want to feel totally swayed by someone. Have consensual, yet forceful sex with your partner. I'm on the job. I'm not answering that kind of question. Did I hit a bullseye? You have quite the imagination, girl.
Oh no! Speaking of... Sorry, I'm just doing something real quick. Oh my god, I didn't think I'd have to do the Dorothy. I didn't think I'd have to do Dorothy today.
Honey, some service here.
God.
I'm here. Don't scream.
Oh my god.
Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you!
God, fucking Dorothy.
You just like my present so much!
I'm just going for it, guys. Kinda.
Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright.
Sweet and alcohol free. Definitely not this. Sweet drinks. Well, if I don't put that stuff in, it's alcohol free. And it's just mixed.
Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines.
Ugh, I'm losing Dorothy. I gotta get it back.
Unless you're Lawrence. He has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me.
Oh my god. Fucking Dorothy.
I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? There we go. Now I'm getting Dorothy. Now I'm slowly getting her again. Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me! Mostly about your, luckiness. And here I was thinking it's because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says, "That's hacking, right?" God. No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast and waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that, I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a
Oh my god. Oh my god. Aha! Well, she will do pretty much anything she's paid for, and she does enjoy it. A replica of a halogen light up a grown man's ass. I'm not finishing that in her voice. I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't.
It was a success. Ahem. Okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I can go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor into the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't.
What? Dorothy, why are you having a breakdown? I don't get, why is she having a breakdown? Is this just information overload?
anymore.
Oh my god, she's into it. She's into it. She wants it to happen. She's turning into a sex thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Dorothy. Oh my god, Dorothy. Oh my god.
Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my skin.
Deal with it, guys. Deal with it. This is the best I can do right now, okay? This is the best I can do right now. Oh, this is just so weird. This is so weird.
Sorry, I got carried away. No shit. What happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes? Yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilum are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happens that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey!
Good lord. You see my hands are going crazy when I do this.
Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client.
Oh no, who is it this time?
Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get?
Why do you have a question mark on your head? Why do you have a question mark on your head? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical.
Alright! We got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then?
17.
Excuse me?
I said 17. 7 plus teen.
What does that mean?
What does it mean to you?
Just to be sure, 17 is the drink you want, right?
Only if you want it to be.
17? The hell does that mean?
Seriously, like, what? 17? I'm gonna have to just look through every... Do I just have to do the 17th drink? My first guess is the 17th drink. So, Piano Man, potentially. Let me look at the other options real fast. See if anyone even mentioned 17, or is there something that could have 17 ingredients? Oh, God. It could be 17 as in the drink number by name. Or it could be like it has to have 17 ingredients in it. Which is fucking impossible unless I'm using optional, you know, Karmatrine. But wow, I could go with the 17th one on here, unless it's... Okay, no matter what. Okay, so it's always by thing, okay. This is my best guess here, is the Piano Man, 17. It's 17th drink. I doubt it was a bottle drink I could have bought somewhere else, because it's definitely not these. I'm gonna have to go... actually, let's just go back and look at the descriptions. Maybe that'll give me something. If not, I'll just go with the Piano Man as the 17th drink. Mammals, traditional brewed beers, and luxury. Say the name of the drink 3 times for 100 million. 8 out of 10. And I'm gonna go with the 17th drink. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. On the rocks, mixed. Alright, let's try the Piano Man. It's the 17th drink. It's the best I can come up with. Oh, fuck you, buddy. How is this a 17?
It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was. And I think it wasn't.
Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally! Sneaky.
And what brings you here, Mr...
I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. See? I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite.
Right.
And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them.
We have some arcade machines on the corner.
No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory.
Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though.
Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. And making a ruckus, coming at each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own.
I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
Oh yeah? Well, then give me an example, not a zoologist bartender.
Like I said, I don't know exact details. I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something.
Takes over a pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not a zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means?
The atomic number of chlorine?
No. And Chloe is a name, not a number, you know.
The group where halogens are in the periodic table?
Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table.
Okay then. I give up.
17 is us.
Eh?
Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me.
It's 23.
What is?
Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17.
Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea.
Rhino?
Wow. Just, this guy is off his rocker. Wow.
Do you want anything else?
I'd like a single plum, floating in perfume, served in a man's hat.
Okay. Wants a plum. Loading. Perfume. In a... Son of a bitch.
Well, good thing I have a fedora with perfume and plum.
Here.
Ha! You didn't... Wait, you did.
Enjoy.
I'll drink this... perfume.
You don't really have to.
Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death?
How?
What if we're already dead? Both of us.
What?
What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real, and we are not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? Okay, he's breaking the fourth wall. He's probably talking about the game devs.
I could punch you and make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters.
Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started! It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order!
What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What?
About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover the illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from the Zaibatsu Corps CEO on the subject, but until then...
Things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. Too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar is quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zancato on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say, kill, or hope everything's better by tomorrow.
I didn't get flawless service. I don't know what the fuck 17 meant. That's the first time I've fucked up. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the first time I fucked up an order. So I don't know what the hell 17 meant. So yeah, one mistake, 25% commission, some decent tips, sleep tight, I'll protect you bonus. Yeah, first time we're not going back to our room. Our home. It's now safe to keep playing.
Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends. And any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but force have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knights they spot.
Damn!
So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer where he is than here? I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then. Let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good.
Okay, this is new. I have not seen this kind of screen yet.
And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey, boss. Wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, I grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway. So yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did.
Finally, we get some one-on-one time with the boss. Finally.
What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in, then. Excuse me? Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me, though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kokatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. Wasn't that cold? I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I had this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait. Where'd you get this one? Dunno. Some flea market years ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use. It just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17! Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue out if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time.
Good lord. The fucking cat. Just... Just that face, just... This fucking cat is a mood.
Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Hmm? Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. Ah, I see. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away. Better than any dog. Right. Hmm? And this picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so... vintage. Who are these? That's... the one on the right is Lenora, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabriella, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone printed and framed one. You two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out.
Oof. Yeah, that's a, oof.
We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. I haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, then miserable.
Wow.
I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now.
Hey, Golden. How's it going, buddy?
Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. Just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess.
It's 4 a.m. here, back to sleep. Get to sleep, man.
It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing! Nothing! Now please give that to me. Lope. Alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers.
Guide me. Okay then, interesting.
Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores.
There, drink.
And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. In English, please? This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno. Doesn't taste like a lighter one to me. Is this one made with that... What's the name of the base liquid used at the bar again? Nitrogenic dichemical lidoglenol? Or NDL? It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the Midas Kiss polluted water supplies. Or the Maiden Kiss. Now I just see Midas, it's Maiden. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars.
I wonder how drunk I can get Jill right now. I'm gonna go to at least 2 cans. Just have 2 cans in. There.
And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is. Near the end. NDL and cornstarch.
Cornstarch?
It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. Oh, what? You're a nerd, Jill.
Well, gotta drink to that. There, we're 3 cans in.
Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it?
Will you have some too?
Not really, no.
I'll leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. It's not how drinking with friends works.
Do you consider me a friend then, boss?
Clearly. She's here, you know. She's here drinking beers with you.
Why wouldn't I? Dunno, what with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway.
I'm downing 1 more can. Fuck, we're going to 5.
That's good to know. On a side note, it surprised me that you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it up in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you... dunno. A dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyways, so it's kinda pointless.
That sounds like a beer. Down to drink another. Down the hatch. Alright, we're halfway through the beer.
What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since... a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then.
Someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain.
No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess.
Notice they said dildo. Hey, Mari, how's it going? I'm at a T. Shit.
Glad to know you have my back, though. Sounds like it's time for another beer. Things are getting uncomfortable. Time to dull the pain. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy.
Oh my god, I just noticed her face is super red.
Did you just call me dildo face? That's what friends are for.
Not bad, how are you?
I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Hey, Jill. Where'd you get that black 4-ball? Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby, so that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. Oh my god.
Alright, drink. Just drink.
They ran, and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. And then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. At first, I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table.
Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know.
Uh-huh. Shit. I actually did that in front of somebody else. Uh-huh. Anyway. Don't anyway me.
Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Okay, so she's just talking to herself. Every time the cat has lines, she's just talking to herself. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, uncomfortable. Time to drink again.
Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright.
You worried about him?
You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does. I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby.
What a baby, you gotta love it.
How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar.
If you guys also want to go and meet someone new, show up at the doorstep of this girl's wonderful streams. Who's this wonderful girl? It's Lumi Mari, of course. Lumi who? Lumi Mari. The talented artist, the amazing singer, the MLG gamer, and all-around amazing friend. You can have many a deep conversation or hilarious conversations with her during her streams with everybody. She knows how to make everybody feel welcome, just like, you know, a bar out in the cold. It's that welcoming, calm, safe place. So go give her a like and a follow and all that fun jazz. I tried. That was... sort of had something going there, and I lost it again. Ah, man. Sometimes I'm okay with my improv, other times I'm not. You will meet my pee-pee in your back door if you keep that up. Don't threaten me with the good time! Drink time. Again. Right? You're welcome, Mari. You're welcome.
What? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right. Levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink and he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. But I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I judge him for what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in time, covering his ass from time to time. Sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always keep an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Well, she's hot. I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. You alright, Joe? Yeah, why? It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and...
TMI, Jill! TMI!
Jill, you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... Ahem. Well, those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has... weird standards.
I'm gonna finish off these last few beers. We got one beer left.
That, and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular's a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years. She seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that too. But then again, Lilim can be weird.
You think?
Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting.
We see more of Jill's unfiltered thoughts now. Like, okay, I'm liking that. The name Lilim is a bit weird, though.
It is?
You expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons.
And just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake.
Wow, okay, good to know. Thanks for the advice. Yeah! Yeah, that's a thing. Definitely a thing. I'm gonna drink about half of this one. And we'll leave the last for presumably toward the end of this conversation? I don't know. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim?
As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And the Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Juliana, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Juliana? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They're really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies. and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Juliana was an adult that became younger when transformed, but what the hell?
That's just weird. It's supposed to be the other way around. Okay, drink the last beer. Oh, we got one more.
I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Oh, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point.
Super fan here.
It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise! Tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, anytime someone called me Juliana or Jules, I instinctively reacted negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. Nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so.
Time to drink.
Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to becoming who I am today. And the less I talk about those years, from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. 2D? Yes. I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now... I... don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half of the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become.
We're now officially out of beer.
Not become stable? There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. Oof. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know. Not you too.
Alma's already told us that too.
Kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. You okay? I'm fine. It's just... It all boils down to the fact I can't get my mind off Lenora lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position and was stable. She was also smart and caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll make rest easier at night. Get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Ah! Hey, chill. Have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel. You can't let all that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say... thinking what kind of clothes you could put on 4. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. Red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too. I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. And if you thought this city was dangerous...
Also, hey, I've learned also they're having a sequel to this game coming out called Nirvana, so we can see Iris's bar. So, this may or may not have been subtle, interesting. You guys want to see more? You guys want to see a sequel focusing on a different bar? You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. An means it's an annex to another business. What does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana B in the hotel instead. Okay, it's N1RV and B. But it's gonna be pronounced Nirvana. I get it. Yeah. That's why I just said Nirvana right away.
Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. Spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot, corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi... yeah, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But I felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Boss? Hey, boss. Hmm?
Okay, I think I got Jill too drunk. If she's asking her boss this shit.
How did you lose your V card? V, huh? You know, your V card. Your first time, your deflowering. Oh, that! Well, I'm legally bound to not disclose that information. Does that mean you lost it? Can't disclose that information. Come on, just give me a hint or... Jill, bad things will happen for everyone if that info is revealed in any way. Alright. Sheesh. I can only say this. The whole thing is related to my mechanical arm. Great, now you're just teasing me. Any reason you want to know that? Well, everyone's first time is a mess, but I've always to known if it was messy, a time is...
I think they're missing a word in here. I think it's supposed to be you've always wanted to know if it was as messy a time as mine. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to say. What happened?
Well, I got all lovey-dovey with my first boyfriend, then we both got naked, when I saw his...
Oh my god.
When I saw his dick, I just started... I started laughing. What? Got nervous? Nervous? No! I just find dicks funny!
Oh my god.
You... They're funny. They have a sack attached to them and... and they grow and... they're just... stupid meat rods.
Oh my god. She's not wrong. They are just stupid meat rods. They are funny.
So, how'd your boyfriend react? He went flaccid from the laughter. It just shrunk and went limp. I had to work it out for a bit so I could control my laughter. But... it's so hard! They're just so stupid!
Oh my god, now Dana's laughing.
Stupid. Meat. Rods. Jill?
is such an interesting conversation. Yeah, it's just someone's drinking beers in their apartment with their boss who escorted their home after a section of the governing police force went rogue and started unaliving pretty much anyone they could because they were getting caught that they were corrupt. Yeah, totally normal. Huh. Well, let's see how I move her back inside before she catches a cold. Oh my god, we're on to chapter 2. Cool. Cool. Electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a drama she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Okay, I'm going to... there we go. We're gonna save. We're gonna save. That's definitely more than enough for today. That's about my normal 2 hours. And hey, we finished at the start of chapter 2, which is cool. Apparently 6 days go into the first chapter, so interesting. Cool, though. Ooh. Oh, nice stretches. Now the camera's too low. I'm never gonna get the height of this thing right again. Oh well. So yeah, there we go. More of Valhalla done and in the books. We're getting a little farther. Met a lot of interesting people. I gotta keep adding this to the variety week schedule, or I gotta try to finish some games so I can add it to the normal schedule. Because I want to play more. I want to get it done. Ooh, excuse me. So I am very, very interested. You're welcome, Mari. That being said, for this variety week, the next 2 days, I am taking off from streaming just because I gotta have breaks. So next time I'll be back will be Thursday at about 6 for some more of Helltaker. We beat the main game, but there's an extra. There's an extra entire story and mode that I can still go through. So we're gonna do that. I want to fully finish Helltaker and prove I can actually, you know, move character around properly and not have to look it up for a single puzzle because I'm a dumbass. I'm just waiting. I'm honestly waiting to get to Saturday because I really want to play The Lord of the Rings again after so many years. But yeah, thank you everybody for not that watching, commenting, and lurking. Appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, next time y'all will see me on stream should be Thursday at about 6. So, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.